Is it good?
I think we're streaming now, kiddo. It's just you and me. It's just me and the kid right now. Now you gotta go to the washroom?
Super quick before we start.
Well, I've just started, so yeah, you go ahead. So hello, everybody. I'm in a fantastic mood. I could just dance and frolic in the flowers and never touch a freaking computer ever again. Let me tell you, nothing has freaking worked today. I've had 2 cables fail. I've had an HDMI switch fail. Literally, it's like, and of course, every time one of those things goes, you have to go through and do the whole troubleshooting all over again. So let me see. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, it really has been frustrating, I've got to say. Not nearly as frustrating as it was for you, I'm sure. I lost all the bandits. Like, every single bandit, except my son, has moved on. Quite wisely, to be honest. I only need the right crystal. I only need the right freaking computer. I am working with a laptop that I've had to, like, glue things back together, so the USB ports are a bit weird. I've got this trash Mac, which I'm trying to stop using entirely because it's just caused nothing but problems. But of course, now I'm having PC problems. So there you go. What do you think of my new addition to the mechanoid over here, huh? Little eyes, like the eyes.
Oh, is it working now?
It's working.
Oh. Okay.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't it be working, Noodles?
Oh my
God.
Do you want
Don't
a list?
even start. I'm so ticked off right now.
Okay.
I cannot tell you. In fact, I'm not going to tell you. All right, let me see what I've got here.
Believe me, the words that will come out of his mouth are
Oh,
I
the
don't know
words.
I don't know if I can do this one right now because
You can't
I
do.
thought we were.
What do you mean? But you don't have to. It's fine. I wanted to finally go live, if only just to say thank you to everybody for being so freaking patient and chatting amongst yourselves.
I have to go though. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, it's been lovely not talking to you.
Pardon?
It's been lovely not talking to you.
Oh, okay.
that is either really mean or really.
No, I'm just teasing. I wanted to talk to everyone, but I couldn't. I couldn't because of technical issues. So I guess those things happen. I guess that's why people have teams of broadcasters involved generally, right? When people make television things.
Well, usually when people stream, they have an actually working PC.
How are we doing for sound, by the way, now? Are we hearing things? If we can hear Noodles, why can't we hear the others? We can only hear Noodles. Sound is great. So you can hear Baz, and you can hear a little bit of Noodles before she left, and then you can hear me. Oh, good. Okay. Well, there you go, Baz. Baz, did you check out that SpaceX launch?
I did not see the SpaceX launch.
My gosh.
But I heard about it.
It's kind of devastating, I'd have to say.
Sorry. When I laughed at the end, that was because of I heard about it, not because it was... Sorry.
No, that's okay. No, I think I get it. Let me have a look here. The SpaceX launch, it failed the landing.
Yeah.
The landing was way off. I mean, it's one of those weird things where you sort of want to go, no, just go that way, go that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like poor James Gurney trying to help me with my USB ports. You just want to go, just...
things that you think it could be easier than it actually is.
It looks simple, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like just turn. It's like a car. It's like what you think a car would be. But then it's like, oh no, actually, you have to like change the velocity of this thing to equal X, Y, quadruple Z.
Just like you said. But it looks like it should be easy, right? What, you fire out of the thing's butt and it takes off into the air and then you just land it again, right?
Yeah, like it looks like it. Oh my god, like that's literally like the least you can do. Like,
thank you, Aquatus. Now we wait for SN10. Wow, that is
What is SN10?
Digraphin. Oh, I'm assuming it's the next launch, right? Isn't that? Digraphin just subscribed. I don't know why you subscribed, Digraphin, given how freaking wretched I am at actually getting the stream happening. So frustrating. I'm saving for a PC. Just so we all know. I'm saving for a PC to handle all of this streaming nonsense. Just so we know. All right. What do we got here? Also, Google Stadia already... What? I'm not surprised. Google Stadia is gone? Is that right?
Yeah,
that's insane.
Launched as a failure. No one cared about it. Sorry, but...
Yeah, I know. I thought it just seemed like a non-event anyways. And Google just seemed to be they seem to be sort of flailing right now. Like, I don't... Yeah. Even their phone launches were kind of unimpressive.
Like, they came up with Google, like... I feel like they're attending stuff. Like, they have Google. I'm pretty sure, like, the amount of money that they...
Google has Google.
Yeah.
You mean the search?
Yeah.
I mean,
like, and I feel like that should be a lot of money. I don't know how much they might need to, like, keep Google up and running. I have no idea about that stuff. But I'm just saying. Like,
well, they make a lot of money in search, but I think they're constantly trying to do new things.
I know, but they're not doing them fast enough compared to other people.
I wonder, can I share this at all? Is there a way to share? No, because it's got everyone's email address on it. So Baz, there are a couple of things. Did you get a chance? You haven't looked at the email yet, right?
No, I did.
Did you? Well, I mean, there's a couple of things that came up. So one of the things that struck me was a friend of mine emailed and said, "Hey, I need to do this interview for a show I'm making for another company, and I need to talk to someone at Enable." And Enable, I think I've talked about this with you before. Originally it was a cosplayer who created this like steampunk hand-controlled fingers, basically. Just a system of pulleys, basically, that allowed him to create this really cool, almost, Edward Scissorhands kind of hand.
That sounds really cool.
Well, get this. So at roughly the same time, a gentleman in South Africa, I believe, had an accident and managed to remove either one or two, I can't remember, of his fingers. And he saw this video and went, wait a second, I could use that technology to sort of help fill in for these fingers that I don't have. So they started working together. And then a mother who had a kid who had a partial limb, I think it was partial limb or maybe some kind of a partial hand, something. She said, well, if you're doing that, is there any way you could make a hand out of it that my kid could use? And this sort of sparked this whole partnership that then turned into Enable, which is an organization which basically gets people with 3D printers and makers who like building stuff like me to build these hands that can then be used by children who have partial limbs or even grown-ups, victims of war, explosives and stuff. There were a lot of mines and stuff used in previous wars that cause a lot of damage, and that maybe these things can sort of help fill in the gap for that kind of stuff. So, and it's really progressed. They've become really cool looking things now, actually. Let me find a link for people to share.
They sound very interesting. Sorry that I said that a lot.
It's very hard to dual screen and sound interested in what your dad's saying. I get it. But I appreciate it. I like the backup. Yeah, it's great.
It sounds so cool. Like really cool.
Well, this is the idea. So the idea was that we had a young woman in like the first or second TechBandits that we did, and she had a partial limb, and she was really not a big fan of people seeing that.
I know this person, right?
Yes. Let's keep names out of it, though, because I don't want to, But she was very taken with these robotic arms that we were playing with. Let me grab one. which are
It's the
very
one
simple.
that he used to put his camera on.
Yes, exactly. Well, originally. Now, so she was really interested in just this little thing. So we had taken this, and I had sort of labeled the stuff for them and shown them how they could attach this to an Arduino and control the arm themselves.
Sorry, the only reason I'm just gonna say I'm not watching stream
That's okay.
because I can't have Discord and stream open at the same time for some reason.
That's okay, buddy. Honestly, I just appreciate you being here.
That's why I'm saying
It's just thanks for being my wingman on this. I feel really bad that it's taken this long to get the stream up and running, and I just appreciate you being here. It's lovely. And it's nice to talk to my son. I never actually get a chance to. So this silly old thing, cheap little arm. They're just motors. They're not even servos. They basically just keep turning until it can't turn anymore. Then it starts going. Anyway, so she was playing with this and an Arduino and making it do things. And she said, like, well, I have an arm, a robotic arm. And I was like, cool, I guess, you know. And she always wore these big, long sweaters. So I never noticed that she had a partial limb. So, and I still hadn't. And she rushed off down to her locker and came back with this prosthetic arm, which was frankly the wrong color. Skin was big and clunky and heavy, and as she pointed out, couldn't do the things that she was making this little robot do. So she's like, how do I get my arm to do that? And she wanted to take apart her prosthetic. Now, if anyone has any sense of just how expensive prosthetic arms are, they are not something you want your kid pulling apart, basically. Yeah. So I said, whoa, like, let's wait on that. Just wait on that. But so she started playing with programming and using that little arm. And apparently I talked to her mom later, and her mom said that she was sort of quite excited about the idea that she was not only going to be a famous soccer player when she grew up, but she was also going to be a computer programmer as well because of this robot stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But it's kind of neat though, because soccer, you know, she can be better than anyone with that. Doesn't matter how many fingers she has, right?
Exactly.
So that was just very inspiring to me, and that got me looking for things to see, you know, what else was up in this regard. And that's when I found Enable and this whole story. I'd actually seen their cosplay years ago and heard about the story about the guy who'd lost a finger out in South Africa.
Enable. Okay.
Enable. Yeah, I put the link in the thing. It's enablingthefuture.org.
This like thing in my neck or something?
Apparently I look like McKay again. Why do I look like McKay again all of a sudden?
Sorry.
What's funny is that robot arm is like the cheapest little plasticky thing. We've broken like 4 or 5 of them, haven't we, Baz?
Oh my God, we've broken so many of them, yeah.
We had, at one point we had the kids trying to feed themselves cereal with the arm.
That was so fun. And you got the weirdest, like, Christmas elf.
I got the most disgusting, sweet, ridiculous cereal that I could find.
Well, sort of disgusting.
I know, I kind of liked it. I got to admit,
I loved it.
I ate a lot of bowls of that after because we had a lot left.
Yeah, we ate so many bowls.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Oh, thank you, Captain Mal Reynolds. Good to see you. So, yeah, this was supposed to be a Tech Bandits. We were supposed to have the other bandits. The other bandits were very patient for the first little while and then justifiably gave up and left to their various...
Give up.
Oh, you didn't? Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're dual screening.
Well, Wolfpop joined a little bit while ago, right?
Oh, did you? Okay, sorry. I don't have that window up, so I can't see.
Long ago.
Oh, there you go. So, Wolfpup, you're back.
You left and then you joined back, yeah.
What do you think of this Enable thing, Wolfpup?
I don't know what it is.
Wouldn't it be? I just think because... So the idea is like we could 3D print arms for people who need arms. Isn't that just amazing? I thought that would be so cool. Just to be able to like... Because these are all 3D printable, then you get some filament and...
Eventually, you'll be able to just 3D print, like, eventually you can, like, just have another arm. Like, eventually you'll be able to just...
Ooh, like an extra arm.
Yeah, like eventually it'll be so good that you like won't be able to tell it apart from an actual arm.
Well, this was the neat thing. So what Enable were discovering was that, like this other young woman who was in TechBandits, and since graduated, moved on, but she was sort of self-conscious of the fact that she didn't have the arm and the look the same as everyone else's. So she'd cover it up. And apparently this is basically what a lot of kids in that situation do. So by creating these Enable arms, they didn't try to make them look like human arms. They made them look like superhero arms or cool robot arms or like disco dance arms or Hello Kitty arms, so they became not just,
instead of like being ashamed of the arm, you're like awesome for the arm.
Yeah.
You are anyway.
In fact, I think I think the ultimate sign of success in this situation was when the kids who didn't have partial limbs were jealous of the ones who had these arms. So,
is it called enable.com?
Enable. Here, I'll put the link in again. I'll put the link in the chat again.
Enabling the future.
That's it.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I'm putting it in, and I'm linking to to their about page because you got to read their story because it's the whole progression of going from just two people, well, one person doing cosplay. I love this story because it's just so nerdy for me. Like it's like, see, cosplay can save the world. So the idea that someone who made a cosplay outfit then basically through the help of other people and general interest in this stuff becomes an organization that is literally changing the lives for thousands and thousands of kids.
This isn't about like the changing of the life, but it is about cosplay super quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know that my friend is actually like an extremely famous cosplayer?
Oh, no. Which one is this?
Yeah.
Does she have, or do they have a... I'm going to...
Their in-game name is Blinker, but you wouldn't know that.
Let me just...
You wouldn't know who they are.
All right, Aquatus, I've given you a link if you want to post that SN9 link. What's the best video, by the way, of the recent launch? Is that one? I'm curious. I'm curious to know. Let's have a look. See if it'll work. If I do this, see if I can trash the. Oh, for God's sake.
Dad?
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you mind if I super quickly finish this?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So you wouldn't know who this person is, but they actually have, I think, 87,000 followers.
Really?
On TikTok off
was that
cosplaying?
That's amazing. I mean, but cosplay is popular, right? I mean, it's sort of become, especially with TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also on CNN. That link doesn't work for me, that YouTube link. Why not? Why do you not want to work, little link? Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, is this it? This is today's, right? Oh, yeah, this is it. Has everyone seen this?
I have not.
Let me see if I can pop it. Am I allowed to do this? Can I put it in? Am I allowed to put it on the stream at all, do you think? Will I get in trouble if I do this? If I pop it up here,
no,
can I do that?
No. You're completely fine with watching YouTube videos.
Really? It's like a reaction to video?
Yeah, as long as they're not YouTube videos by like other big like streamers or something, you're fine, I'm pretty sure.
Oop. I'm gonna close that. Let me just get rid of this for everybody, because we don't want to be dealing with this, do we?
You just went very British there.
I know, didn't I?
Very British.
I say. I just thought, let's get this in here. Oh, am I on the right page?
Not there.
Ooh, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. All right, let's make this a little smaller. It's a wee bit big for me.
A wee bit big.
Yeah, it seems a bit. There we go. Let's do this. So, I'd like to make it a bit smaller so that we can. It is kind. of spectacular, though. Like, I don't want them to crash, but my God, they are quite. It's quite shocking when they do.
A well done crash.
It looks cool, but it's a sad thing that happened. But it looks cool at least.
Well, and that's why they do these tests, right? I mean, we forget this is not easy, right? It's not so easy. It's not easy.
Was it a crash well done?
I'm going to wait to see if I can get to the part where they're actually... It was the landing that they had problems with, right? Wasn't it? Here we go. Is that...
Yeah.
Okay, so it's around here. Right? Something like that. This is... God, the other thing I can't get over is just how great their coverage of this stuff is. They are so good at getting all the camera angles on this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, cameras are like so high tech now. You're able to do that.
Well, and they're so small and high resolution. It's like, you could put a GoPro on it. It's shockingly great. That's the hovering, and now it's turning around. Oh my God, it just looks so awkward, doesn't it?
When it went on its side, that I'm like, it's not gonna stand.
It just, that's the belly flop.
Like, I know it needs to go on its side, but for
Is that what it's supposed to do? Like, I don't know what it's supposed to, I don't know what exactly it's supposed to do.
When it went on its side, I'm like, that's not gonna work. No.
It just, doesn't it look, like, imagine the amount of energy required to do this.
Elegant.
So it glides like this. I see.
Imagine being in that when it happened. Because I know you can go in it, but what if you're inside?
I don't think you are. I don't think.
Not this one. This was unmanned,
I mean, like,
right?
if it wasn't a test, like, that would be scary. Flipping around while you're in it.
Of course, it'd be scary. You'd die.
Look at that shot. That's just so that dark blue of the sky is quite foreboding. It looks tiny. The wings are too small, says Ranger Gonzalez. I have no sense of scale, though. Like, there's nothing to see it compared to where it is, right? There's stabilizers.
Yeah.
There you go. This is the SpaceX launch today. And again, failure just means they learned something, right? Here we go. Wow. Look at this thing. Look at it.
They learned something through a fad event. A sad, not fad. I don't even know.
Or
what that
a
means.
fat event.
Yes.
It's just, look at that rocket. It looks ridiculous. It looks like Thunderbirds assemble or whatever, you know? Oh, but look at that. Look at the control they have over that rocket. Oh!
You spin me right.
Wow. Oh my, look at the size of that explosion. That's insane. Wow, listen, do they have anything closer? Can you see? I feel like they had another angle on it. Oh, they got to be pretty ticked off about that. All right, let me go back to here and see if I can find something without, causing chaos. It's the SN9. I see. Okay, I've got ads right now. Is there some kind of like? Do they have any analysis? I guess they probably don't yet, do they? SN9. Okay.
It was not supposed to crash.
Let's
just say that.
Really?
Yes.
Really? I have no idea.
It wasn't designed to crash. Interesting.
Oh my god.
What a good concept.
Who would have thought that? Oh my god.
Nobody.
Honestly, I'm so surprising.
So they got the
I know.
SN8 recap.
Just
not-
in case someone didn't know, it wasn't supposed to.
All right. Just so everyone knows, that wasn't supposed to happen. Cool effects, though. SN9. I don't see...
They didn't launch it into space just to crash down to get a part for a movie.
Right, exactly. We don't blow anything up anymore in the movies. We just do special effects. Hey, do you like what I did with the robot? Wolf Pup? Can you see it?
Oh yeah, I can.
I've got the blinking eyes going. I've added eyes, and I've connected it
I
too.
don't know why,
So-
but I feel like the blinking eyes would be scary if you're like sleeping and then for some reason it turns on and all you see is it just like blinking.
I've got I've got dragon eyes for it as well. I've got to figure out how to change it to dragon eyes because I think it could be kind of fun to have dragon eyes. Okay, what's this then? So this is another view of the madness that is this launch. Let me see if I can do this. I need to pull this in, don't I? Here we go. So here we go.
Like,
And I think where does it? We was around the belly flop that it became an issue, right? Is it somewhere in here? Oh, I don't see another angle on it. I feel like I saw one that was closer.
During the belly flop, that's when it crashed.
So is it the? I thought it was the. I thought it just didn't. It just didn't get the landing right.
I'm pretty sure people knew that it was gonna come down during some time in the belly flop.
Ha, James, I'm using the Mac for to watch the stream and to use one USB camera, but the stream itself is being handled by the PC. Before you start on that, although I will admit, I was looking at Mac laptops the other day because I felt like, I gotta get something working. I got a bunch of filming to do. I've got a bunch of testing to do for filming. So I go in tomorrow. I have to get tested. They're actually going to come to my house and give me a COVID test, Baz. Did you know that?
so they're gonna come here?
Yeah. So there's a nurse is going to come to the house so that they can test me so that I can go to set on.
Can I question the nurse? Like, ask questions about, like, COVID and stuff to the nurse? Or is it like a...
I don't know. It's a good question. Why not?
They come in and go?
You can always try. I mean, I'm not paying them, so I guess production is. So I guess we could ask them some questions.
Could I get a test as well by them?
I don't think so. I don't think they'll do that. Yeah, I don't think they'll do that. So, because then I think they would be charging production for that. It would sort of make sense in a way. Test the family so you know that nobody's got it. But so I'll get it.
But I guess if you have it, then that means the family also has it.
Probably. It means that you would have to quarantine. So I
haven't got a test yet during this. It's because most of my symptoms, I haven't got corona yet.
Right.
But because even before this, I sniffled a lot because I have allergies.
Yeah, well, it's hard to tell, isn't it?
Yeah, the dentist the other day, and they're like, "Do you ever get like headaches, migraines recently?" It's like, yeah, but
Baz like all the time, man. It's like all the time.
That was me when I had to go to the dentist. I was like, yeah, well, I do have the symptoms, but I've also had the symptoms before this.
This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part right here. Look at this.
What is it?
This is the way. Look at that rocket maneuvering. It's just gorgeous.
My favorite part is the end.
Oh, the actual explosion. Yeah. I mean, when I say maneuver, it failed to maneuver, but it's still maneuvering.
I think it looks cool, but it's sad that how much money was wasted.
Yeah, how much? Okay, so how much money did they lose on that? Do we know?
Probably more than.
This is why we need Google Noodles.
More than $1 million.
How much does a SpaceX launch cost?
I'd say at least $3 million.
Yeah.
The Falcon 9 launch costs an average of $57 million.
I was extremely off.
What? That can't be right, is it?
I was correct. I said it was more than $1 million. And
Cost
that.
average.
So did I.
Wait a second, does it really?
Yeah.
Per launch. Now, and someone else is saying 95 million.
Billy.
So if it blows up, the rocket itself costs. It's got so many different prices. I've got everything from 28 million to 50 million to $57 million. Winterheart says worth it. Look, I mean, I love the idea of us exploring. I don't love the idea of us just flinging more things into space, without thinking it through.
Technically, it wasn't space trashed because it never got to space.
Exactly. Yes, but doesn't it? What about?
Trashed.
But what about the fuel? What about the? Look, again, I'm not bemoaning. I think we have to do this kind of stuff, and of course, you've got to fail to succeed, as Ruby K says. Hello, Ruby K. By the way,
like
hello,
me,
Ruby
I'm
K.
just a pure failure, but eventually I'll succeed.
Why not explore? We can always print more money. Yeah, it's a way of doing it. Certainly.
You can.
What's that?
Can print more money. I feel like, is there enough money in the trade around? Like,
you can always print more money, but that's how money becomes devalued, right? So if you...
It's like,
the thing is there enough paper
in
in the
like,
world?
I saw this one TikTok, and it was like, well, is there enough plastic in the world now? Because they could just use it out of plastic. But I saw this one TikTok saying, like, why can't you just print money? Like, what's the problem? And this one guy explained it, but as, like, a monkey. Like, there's this trend where you, like, explain stuff, but, like, really simplistic as a monkey.
How would you explain it as a monkey? Like, with bananas, or what?
Like, yeah. So it's like, a monkey gets one banana. Let's say 5 monkeys, and they get 1 banana. Monkey big, monkey valuable. If all monkeys have 5 bananas, banana no valuable, banana not worthy.
Well, that's how they do it?
Yeah, that's basically how he says it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, that actually made sense on, like, money.
Ask because I am really excited for the next D&D game. Do we have, like, a time where it can be?
For D&D?
Yeah.
I've got to figure that out because so as I say, so I get tested tomorrow. I've got to do some recording on Thursday. Friday, I'm getting some makeup and hair tests and another COVID test. Saturday, I've got to meet a friend. Maybe Sunday? What do we feel? How do we feel about Sunday? Do you think, is James up for Sunday, maybe?
On any day.
I'm good on any day.
Sunday, okay?
Oh, James is thinking about making some maps. That could be cool to watch.
I'm good on any day. I don't need to do anything ever, really.
Perfect.
It's the sad truth, but...
Nothing sad about it. We're all in the same situation. Well, except the acting stuff, I suppose.
I mean, like, I don't even need to... I don't go outside the house, like...
But what do you do for exercise, then?
I do...
That would be amazing, James. If you could do Sunday, should we aim for Sunday? Baz, are you free Sunday?
I'm good all day.
All right, well, that's... I'll email James about it, but that'd be amazing. Thank you.
Good on Sunday because I have my exams on Monday.
Rain Beastie wants to know why they have to do makeup tests. Don't they know how makeup works already? I mean, they used to do this a lot more. In this specific case, without giving too much away, there is a certain amount of facial stuff for me, like rubbery bits and things that need to be added. Thankfully, not a full... Well, I say that. Maybe they've changed their mind. Originally, it wasn't a full face thing. It was just a piece around sort of part of my face. I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say. Anyways, because I don't want to get in trouble. Okay. Allergy test? Nah, I'm fine. As long as they don't put lemon on it, right? I'm fine with lemons, by the way. Yeah. Geezer Geek. Thank you very much, Geezer Geek. How are you, Geezer Geek? 20 months. Holy moly. Luckily, you came late enough to miss all the nonsense by technical issues before.
I just like to say I'm not allergic to, like, most stuff. I'm only allergic to one thing, but that's only if I'm in the hospital.
I am allergic to pineapple and Pac-Man, it's true. Baz went and hugged the dog today and came back with a giant Hy-Vee face, didn't you, Baz?
Yes. The dog gave me quite a bad rash, but that is completely fine.
So, now, sorry, I missed. What were you saying, Wolf Pup? You're allergic to...
I'm allergic to nothing, like... Well, I'm allergic to something, but that's only if... That's really only a hospital item. Like,
so there's medication that you're allergic to.
Yes,
Ah.
I am allergic to penicillin, and everything else I just sniffle up.
Huh.
I'm confused. What is penicillin? I'm sorry.
Penicillin's an antibiotic. It kills bacteria, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that right? Have I got that right? Yeah, penicillin. Yeah, makes sense. Allergic to certain industrial cleaning products. Wolf Pup is confirmed to be a bacteria in disguise. There you go, Wolf Pup. James Gurney has
Yes.
declared that you're actually a bacteria. It's the
No.
most common antibiotic. So, and one of the oldest, right? Isn't that penicillin's basically goes way back to the whole moldy bread thing, right? Oh, excuse me. My God. Oh, God. I did some arms
I can't
today.
remember what that's from, but I watched a documentary with my dad all about medicines.
Yes.
Not recently, but like a while ago, I watched one, and it was like talking about how they formed in like the first ones that came out.
Right. Did they talk about smallpox? How they discovered that women
Yeah.
who were generally women who were having to milk the cows, these milkmaids, they would get cowpox, but they wouldn't get smallpox. And of course, cowpox didn't kill you. Smallpox did. And they-
Cowpox wasn't lethal to humans. It might have been lethal to cows, but yeah,
Was it?
like,
I don't
yeah.
think it was for cows either, was it?
I don't know. I
Cowpox?
Don't know much about
Yes.
cowpox. I just like
Wait,
I thought it was very funny that they took a 10-year-old and scratched them, well, basically gave them cowpox, and then a few days later or whatever, they then gave him smallpox and went,
That would-
hope this works.
Wouldn't that be like? Couldn't the dude get arrested for something? If
Not
that
back
didn't work?
then. Not back then. Back then it was just a noble test. But I guess he must have felt pretty confident about it. But I don't know why it was a 10-year-old kid.
I feel
I'm not
like-
sure what the rule on
I
that
feel
is.
like that could go very, very wrong very quickly.
No kidding, huh? I feel like, what do you think? If I ran a couple of tests on you, what do you think?
Yeah, you just like gave me some sort of like disease, then gave me COVID or something.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh no, it'll be fine. It'll be
Well,
fine.
some of my friends created their own COVID vaccine and took it.
What?
Yeah. They
People made
read the
COVID
paper on the mRNA vaccine, I believe, and it's just all spelled out there. So they did the same thing themselves, figured out how to make it in their own labs, and then they injected themselves with it. And I don't know how that turned out, actually. I haven't heard from any of them. I'm kidding.
You actually what?
I'm not good with needles.
Wait, are you joking or not?
I'm joking. I'm totally joking. Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're all fine.
Wait, what?
But the question is, are they immune? Right?
That'd be like an r/ moment.
Ah, another Reddit for you. So
I've been watching a lot of Reddit YouTube channels like, oh, what's the name? MK.
there was a guy on YouTube, a dad, that was
Oh, God,
pitching
a
his
dad.
son's
Oh, okay.
what? What's
I
wrong?
was just checking. Nothing. I was just checking.
Well, I subscribed and said, I just thought, this poor dad, he's trying to, his son is doing all these videos. He's doing editing, he's doing audio, he's trying, like he's putting it out there, you know what I
What's
mean?
the name of the channel?
I'm going to put the link on the stream, and I'm going to say, everyone let's go and
Discord
subscribe.
as well. Can someone put it in the Discord for me as well?
I can try to do that. What have I forgotten
It's
the name
in the
already?
Discord already.
Is it there already?
Yeah.
Oh, did I put that? Oh
already
yeah, I did that already, didn't I? Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
So this is okay, so before I told everybody about it, there were like 20 something followers. Now,
It was 28.
was it 28?
Yeah, I checked right in the morning.
It's
Wait,
87. It's 87 now. What, can you imagine if we can get him like 100 people? His
That's-
dad and him would be so freaking happy. Here. Okay, so everyone, do me a favor. Hop on over to here. Is that it? Did I get the right one?
That would be really confused. Like I would
Please.
What?
be like,
Oh. Exotic, right?
Exotic, yeah.
I'm
Can
I'm pretty sure I've already subscribed when the first thing came out. I was
All right.
like, yes.
And did you leave like a little message saying hi or something? So this is the link. Everybody, go click on that. Give him a follow. Give him a like. His dad is on Reddit. And I was on Reddit. I wanted to sort of get start picking some people's brains about how to do Tech Bandits. And one of the things I want to do with Tech Bandits is I want to support young streamers, like people who are doing the work and maybe don't have the exposure. I thought, could we create a list or a club or something that these kids could, that we could sort of call out people doing fun stuff on the internet and give them a little bit of exposure, right? I just thought that'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you want that?
Yeah, I would want that if I was a little streamer.
Exactly. So when you're streaming, wouldn't you like to get like a little boost from the bandits?
Yeah, it's because I have seen that it's really hard to get people to watch your content at the start.
It is. It's hard to stand out. And I don't think we should like promote everybody, but I feel like if people are putting in the work, that I do want to support them, right? Like Baz, although Baz hasn't streamed for a while, but Baz, he spent a lot of time streaming and figuring out the channel, and he spent some of his own money getting animations done and stuff. So, Oh, Pac-Man's done it too. Twitch rating is pretty cool for that too. Yeah, except that this guy's on YouTube. He's not on, or her. This person is on YouTube, not Twitch that I'm aware of. So, all right, let's see where they're at now. Everybody, has everyone gone in? Has everyone gone and subscribed?
98.
All right, 98 already? No.
We need 100.
Come on. Oh, 101! Oh, he's gonna freak! Oh, isn't that cool? Come on, doesn't that feel good?
Wait,
he hit 100. 100 subscribers on YouTube.
It started with 28, and then it just went up and up and up, and now it's at 100.
Bromium says if I start doing body painting, they're out. Good, very wise. If I start doing body painting, just call someone to come and take me away, basically. Oh my God. Oh, that's great.
Jack, can we at 110?
What was that?
105. We're at 105. Come on.
Sweet. Hey, Baz, how many do you have?
When they check, they're gonna be so
I have none. What happened to my channel?
Oh, you're not on YouTube though, really anymore, are you? You're all Twitch all the time.
I have 40 subscribers.
What's the name?
There's a Twitch streamer that's building Stargate Atlantis within the game Satisfactory. Her channel is Amelia of the Sea. Okay, we'll have to check her out too then. Thank you, Bullet Time Gaming. She'll check that out. I should check that out. There was something else I wanted to ask you about in all of this tech banditry stuff, which is so there was this enable hand. There was this. Oh, get this! China banning phones at school. What do you think of that? No phones at school. Not allowed to bring them to school. Not allowed to have them at school. What do you think?
They did that for ours. Like, you can still bring it, but if...
Not even allowed to bring it.
I remember... No, you can bring it, but just if they see you on it, then they're like,
But this isn't just not allowed to. This is against the law.
Oh, wait. I remember from my school, people were playing... Insert PewDiePie song that ends with lasagna.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And they were just playing that loudly on the field yard, and I'm just like...
This is the article. I've posted it in the Twitter chat. The Twit chat. I can't keep track of this. What am I? Twitch. That's it. Ooh, wait a sec. Quick shot. Quick change for a second. Look at this. Look at that. It's the sun going down in Toronto. It's quite nice looking sky there. Tirana, mate. Tirana. Well, that sounds Australian now. Okay, so that's the technology phone thing.
If you live in Toronto, I'm actually quite far away.
Where are you? Not specifically. Just Like,
I'm not going to
generally.
say, like, I'm in Ontario.
You're in Ontario. Like, you in Northern Ontario, Southern Ontario? Where? Like, roughly?
I think South Ontario.
Southern Ontario.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in Southern Ontario. I remember
What's, like,
that
the
from,
nearest big city to you?
Toronto, actually.
Oh, it is
but
Toronto. Okay, all right. So you're within that. So Southern Ontario then. Okay, great. Did we get snow today? I don't think we got snow today, did we?
If COVID gets better and like gets much better, we should meet up all the tech bandits.
We should totally do that. We'll go do paintball or something. You can all.
Oh my gosh!
I would not do it because you'd all shoot me, and I don't.
I
want to do
could
that.
shoot you.
What?
Don't you know? I know that you know that I know it. Wow.
I didn't hear what you said. Why would you?
Humax 86 is all the way in Finland. I bet you it snowed there. Okay. So that was interesting. What else?
I think it snowed here a little bit today.
Did it? I didn't notice, to be honest. I don't take the dog out until it's night, and then it's usually miserably cold, and
The sad thing is, my dog, my pug. I haven't posted. 1 second. I'm going to the Discord server now, and I post pictures of my dogs.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can share that though. Not the way I'm set up today. Save it for next time, then I can share them.
As long as
Can I see the pug?
Oh yeah, sorry. I mean, you feel free to share.
I'm just sending it in.
Okay, so
the pug is Leaf, and the boxer is Maple, and then these are the edited photos that I've made.
Oh, that's so cool!
oh my God, there's a French ban as well on the cell phones.
Yeah, did you not read that part?
So the French have got rid of it as well. Well, Baz, that's it. Better hand your phone over. It's done. You are done.
You, Dad?
They're saying that their concern is that it's causing nearsightedness, like that it's wrecking people's eyes, as I know that it's doing mine. Right?
Mine are actually fine.
Well,
right now, because they're young.
Because I can't see very well, but I can see my screen, so that's all that matters.
What I mean is, like, I was on New Year's Eve. I don't really stay up normally. So on New Year's Eve, I was, like, my eyes were drooping, but it wasn't because of the computer. And I was actually, like, I was awake, and I was in that type of mood where you're awake, but you're asleep at the same time.
Mm.
And that was only because I was on the computer early.
My whole time.
That's your whole life. It feels a bit dreamlike, doesn't it? So get this, Baz, you're not going to like this. Apparently, they've also imposed a curfew on under 18-year-olds playing video games to 90 minutes of gaming on weekdays and 3 hours on weekends and holidays.
No, that's dumb.
Wrong. That's wrong.
Wait,
I don't know. Well, think about it. They've got stats on everything.
Hang out with my friends. I don't care.
They've got stats on everything. What if they're right? What if video games really are bad for you?
So what?
If we, like, it's happy. It makes...
I honestly, yeah. Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, but you could argue... Wait a second. Okay, let me play devil's advocate here for a second. You could say that getting drunk makes you happy, too. You don't get drunk every day.
Yeah, but I play games every day because it's not like I can do anything better.
What do you mean? But there's, like, couldn't you go outside and build a snow fort or...
Not during COVID. I hate snow and I hate the outsides.
Yeah, forget that's got nothing to do with COVID. You just don't like going outside. You're like your father.
I used to play outside in the winter all the time when my friend was able to play outside with me. Like, we built a pretty big, no, not pretty big, a big snow fort. And then we always slid down on it.
Well, but I guess the concern is that if this is damaging your eyes, if possibly gaming messes with your head, I mean, it's possible, right?
Oh my god. You know, I've seen so many posts on, like, this thing where it's like, video games make you violent and stuff. I was there
I think
on a
they've-
Minecraft server. I was there on a Minecraft server when a dev died of COVID. They made a whole shrine for him with every single community, every single person in their community all worked together on a survival world. That was like their server survival world. It's a faction world.
Right.
And they built a shrine of the person's Minecraft character.
Right. What has this got to do with what we're talking about?
Because you're talking about it making you violent and making your like brain hurt and stuff.
People yell when they play video games, but like if I'm dual screening. I'm playing Bad Business right now.
Right.
Like sometimes I would be like, how? But I wouldn't follow.
But you wouldn't.
You cut out right.
We
at the
lost
end,
you there.
sorry.
Oh, we lost Wolf Pup. Maybe
I think
the gaming made them violent and they broke their computer.
I think what he was trying to say was that like I wouldn't go like full ragey. Like I go full rage on League of Legends because that's just League of Legends. I'm in that community. It's
Oh,
so
dude,
toxic.
I've got mad at you a couple of times for banging the desk and stuff.
Yeah, because the game really gets me really annoyed when I'm just trying to play the game and then this one dude's like, "Oh, you're trash. Report you." And then
Right.
I get banned for 15 minutes.
What? Sorry, how did you? They banned you because what? Because you sounded
Played a
young.
champion that no, because I played a champion that they wanted to play.
Ah,
And then they reported me because I didn't do very well on that champion
right.
because it was my first time playing him.
Right.
And then he reported me and I got very pissed off. Like, very pissed off.
And that's when you were like banging stuff around. And I came out, I was like, "Young man,"
Oh no, I just
because then I went full McKay on you.
Yeah, no, I just get really angry a lot of the time.
I don't know where he would get that from.
Game.
That's shocking behavior. You don't see me getting angry and losing my temper.
I just heard you freak out at your computer.
I was trying so hard to hold it together. So hard. Well, hey, Tweety Row, thank you very much. Oh, are you getting annoyed? You might want to take a break from it. Yeah, that's true if you're getting that annoyed. Okay.
No, I do take breaks.
I just, look, as a parent, I get concerned when I hear that there are entire countries saying that the cell phone and video games are, in their mind, has been proven in their mind to do damage. If China has a lot of resources, and they've got a lot of resources for knowing what people are doing all the time. And as much as I don't love that, it's kind of neat to have that kind of data. And if their data is saying that we should restrict the amount of time that we play video games, then we should consider that, shouldn't we? I mean, you know.
Yeah, you can consider it. You don't do it, though.
What about
You know how
smoking?
much that would
Smoking's
mess with my
bad for you?
Dad, you know how much that would mess with my life?
What do you mean?
Like, I know this sounds like an addict, right? And it is addictive behavior, of course. But that would mess so much with, like, my friendship and stuff.
Your friendships. Yeah, no, I think you use a lot of your games as a means of like a social activity. I get that. And during the pandemic, it's a bit weird to, what the frack are we supposed to do with you some of the time anyways. No phones for kids under 18, LOL. Yep, you go for that. It's a full-time job. Who just ratted me out? Somebody just ratted me out. Pac-Man, what did you rat me out for? They need to focus. Kids need to learn to focus on one thing. If they're good at that, Aquatus, but I'm not good at focusing on one thing at all.
Dad can't focus on one thing. Yeah.
Baz ratted me out. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, that's no surprise. Okay, so I'm gonna look into this.
Sorry, my internet quickly went down.
No, you're not.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, and now I told my mom I'm gonna have ice cream while the internet was down, so
Nice.
I
What?
will have to go have ice cream.
I heard that Australia, you can't get smokes if you're born after like 2000. It's just we know it kills people. Why would we sell stuff that we know kills people? Why do you have to have warnings on some things And then
What I was trying to say
Yeah.
was I feel like some of the people on YouTube are like staged anger.
yeah,
they're not
well, because it
actually-
sells, right? We know people watch it. If I were to lose it and start throwing stuff around right now, the numbers would go through the roof because they'd be like, oh, that guy from Stargate lost his, whatever.
And I will go have ice cream real quick. I will be back.
Very good. Enjoy your ice cream. So, yes, Horrid 7 raises a really good point. One cigarette, any cigarettes generally are not good for you, but a bit of gaming is not. So, I guess the concern is a lot of these games are designed to be addictive. And I don't know about you, but that weird feeling you get after a long session of gaming, if you're interrupted or whatever, this is very, addict-like behavior. You know what I mean? When you're pulled from that. Addiction sells, absolutely. And, should it? Should it, I say. All right, thanks, James. I'm having a look right now. What do we got here? I'm looking at a picture that is, what is this? What am I looking at? Everybody's over. What's that? Do you have a hard paper time? Cute, very cute. I'm gonna just, now that I've managed to actually read it, this is the little cartoon that has been sent to us by James Gurney, which is quite interesting. All right, so that was the China ban. I thought that was kind of neat. And then the last thing was this. Oh, you'll like this. I like this. So if you don't, tough luck. So, we're talking about so we've just watched this big SpaceX thing blow up. Well, and there's a lot of fuel involved in that. What if you could launch rockets using biofuel instead of, fossil fuel related stuff?
Sounds really cool.
So here is a link to a successful launch. Let's focus on the positive here, which is the what is the company's name? I have to look them up again. They are Blue Shift Aerospace. It's the first commercial rocket launch powered by a bio-derived fuel. Interesting. What does that mean exactly? I didn't look into this that much, but I just thought that was kind of interesting. Bio-derived fuel. What does that mean?
Very odd. I have no idea.
I'm waiting for rockets to be accelerated like rail guns and monorails. Ooh. Like corn alcohol, methane.
I want like those elevators to like space.
Yeah, that's what I want. Space elevator.
That's that one guy that did that tech talk thing.
Yeah. We talked about space elevators?
He talked about like a huge space. What was it? I used to be addicted to him. I really liked him. You were really happy that I really liked watching him. It's like this.
Which one? Not
James Gurney was on it. James Gurney was on it. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you mean Kurzgesagt?
Kurzgesagt.
Kurzgesagt. Gesundheit. Yes.
They did a video.
Oh, Pumax is going to sleep. Sleep well, Pumax. Do you really go to sleep, or you just go home, or do you just lie in bed and look at the screens like I do?
That's me.
Ooh, algae to produce the fuel. That'd be cool. Hey, James used to play with fuel stuff. James Gurney.
It would be so good if you could get.
Yeah, Kurzgesagt in a nutshell. They're brilliant.
That was able to turn into if people were able to get plastic-like stuff, that was able to turn that into fuel.
I think someone was turning plastic into fuel. I'll have to look into that too. There's all these great ideas to look at now thanks to this. All right, let me find. This is the Kurzgesagt for folks that Mr. James Gurney also has worked with. James is completely manipulating. Not manipulating. I'm losing the thread now. He's not manipulating anything. He's monopolizing, I think is what I was going for. He's into everything. Oh no, I've become too ingrained into this stream. Yeah, no kidding, James. Like biodiesel. I had a biodiesel car. Remember our biodiesel car, Baz? Were you too young?
Vaguely. The one that we had in LA, right?
In Point Roberts in LA, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. Didn't we name it something? It was like Mary.
Oh, we had a name for it. Ask Mom.
Hey, Mom.
That would be fun. Okay, so... Oh, World Builder and Dog. Thank you. Wow, World Builder. It's been 4 months already?
Yeah,
God, I still haven't figured out how to scream properly. Yeah, we got rid of it. We moved up to Canada. They're importing vehicles, but moving anything across the border between Canada and the States is a pain in the bottom. It really is just an absolute nightmare. It's why people are so kind and offer to send me stuff, and I'm like, don't send it if it's gonna, if it costs more than $15 or something, or unless you quote that it's less than $15, forget it, because the cost of it crossing the border, they gouge you with their taxes and their duties and their processing fees. What do you got, Baz?
Mom thinks she found out what it's called. She thinks it's called Victoria.
It might have been Victoria. Vicky? Was it Victoria? I don't remember.
Yeah, me and Mom were both quite like,
Yeah, importation taxes. Oh, so Argentina, they do the same thing. Do they, Ranger Gonzalez? What are my thoughts on the KFC console? A custom PC, the shape of a KFC bucket that uses Intel NUC 9 Extreme and has a built-in chicken warmer.
So cool.
To keep your KFC warm.
I think that's the new generation of PCs. That should be... I think... Okay, I know you might say this is insane. I think PCs or something should have, like, abilities to cook. Because then you don't have to move. And then all you need is, like, a big PC.
Actually, that reminds me. I should put my tea in my computer and see if it'll warm it. This is a disaster waiting to happen, isn't it?
Oh, you're going to spill it. Yeah,
there you go. So I've got let me see if you can see this. This is what I've done. You might get mad at me. So I've put my, see that? I've put my tea in my computer to try to, in an attempt to slightly warm it up a little bit. But I do see that could go horribly wrong. So there you go. That's my... And then suddenly the stream mysteriously ends. Very well put, Bromium. Very well put. Liquids and electronics do not mix. Yeah, no kidding. But that is an interesting point, though. Like, my computers mean that I don't generally have to have any kind of heat on down here. I do sometimes, the odd time when it's really, really cold. We get a bit of it when it gets to the minus 20s with the wind chill.
When the heat was down there. Yeah,
what was that?
Nice. I loved when I would come downstairs and there would be the heat on.
Yeah, that's so when it's really cold. I'll put it on.
I'm in the mines right now in Stardew Valley, so I'm sorry.
Ooh. 5 messages were deleted by a moderator. Well, thank you, moderator.
You can check mod chat if you want to see it.
I don't know. If my mods don't think I should see them, then I don't think I should see them. Do you?
I guess. Usually, when a mod takes it down, it's not so that you don't see it, so that chat doesn't see it.
I know. But I figure if chat shouldn't see it, then I shouldn't see it. What's happened?
I bet it's just some dude saying "Oh, you're such an old guy."
Mod actions. Well, no, I don't see. I don't really see what's going on there.
Mod actions. They should see
I don't see anything recent though. So funny.
Oh, really?
Is that what's that? Is it 2 months ago? I've got actions from 2 months ago here. Hey, Cal's here too. Cal's very quiet today. Cal probably got bored and left because she thought I wasn't going to do a stream. So the KFC link. Does someone have the KFC link? I feel here's my only problem. It just sounds like a promotion for food that's horrible for you.
KFC.
Yeah, isn't it terrible, KFC?
I feel like it's not terrible. We had it one time and
used to call it the dead bird? No, was it something bird? Dirty bird. It was the dirty bird. Dirty bird. That was it.
Well, me and my friends used to call it. There's like this nickname for it. What was it? It's like Kids Fattening Center. Is what we used to call it.
Well, there's that too. One of the things I was listening to the other day. So one of my favorite podcasts now, I'm going to also give them credit where credit's due. So this is the console link. But are we being played? Horrid 7. Are we being played? Is this like just an ad? Okay, let's see how that kid's channel's doing right now. Yeah, we're back. 106 subscribers. Oh my God.
I added a little comment on his newest video. Just
Did
to
you?
say, like, oh yeah, it's really cool that you're doing this. So cool, nice editing.
All right, I'm putting his link back in again. So anybody who hasn't clicked that link that Tech Banditry just put in there, go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, like, leave him a message. This is a dad on Reddit who has wanted to help promote his son's channel and keep him interested in making videos because he'd be doing so much work. So I just think this is the kind of thing that Tech Bandits should be entirely behind.
Sorry, there's like this really epic music happening in the background, but it's kind of like victory music.
Yeah.
And while you're talking, it started playing.
He's figuring it out. I love it. I just think it's great.
Sorry, there's victory music in the background, so it sounds like this is like a really powerful statement, which it is.
Everything I say is important.
No, but it's like, come on, keep talking about like what you want Tech Bandit to be. It'll be really
Oh
cool.
my God. It looks like it's almost like a, is that really, can you buy this thing?
Oh, the KFC machine?
Yeah.
Yes. Should I buy it?
No, horrid. Should you buy this? Okay, here, I'm going to put it in here. I sort of don't like advertising them, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like we're buying into the hype. But for God's sake, computer, do what the frack you're told. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is it. It says the KFC consoles arrived, forged from the fires of the KFC ovens and built by Cooler Master from the ground up. There's never been a tastier way to experience the lit. They've got to be kidding. It's got a chicken chamber. Here you go.
It holds chicken at the top. Like, wow. I want it. There's a whole game theory about it.
Is there?
Yeah. It's all about like how are we just are we just money? Like, are we actually people at this point?
We're just consumers. Consumers.
Yeah.
I mean, what's it running? It's running it's running the i9s.
You know that Community episode, Dad, where they got in the KFC spaceship?
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
But this is okay. So what's the GPU they're using?
I think it's a 3080.
No.
It's the new one. Dad, it's just like Alienware, but it has food.
Well, you know what's funny is I know Cal would be so mad at me, but honestly, the only way to get a 30 series GPU right now is to buy like a ready-made system like an Alienware.
You're not buying an Alienware.
You don't think so? They're kind of pretty.
They're really cool, but they're mainly good for their brand.
I don't know. They don't seem ridiculously expensive compared to. Look, the price of the components right now is insane. Oh, and don't tell Mom, but I might have bought some Lego. Lego figures. Well, because I thought it'd be kind of fun.
Wait,
because
did you buy the stuff that I wanted as well in your Amazon order?
No, I didn't. This was not an Amazon order. I thought it would be interesting to see
$40 Lego in our Amazon cart
as a study in speculation. I thought it'd be fun to buy some Lego figures and see. Are you still talking? Sorry, did I cut you off?
No, I'm sorry. I'm just laughing at you. How you're like.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll keep talking then. So my idea was I buy some Lego and we speculate and we see what the value of the Lego is compared to, like, let's say we'd invested the same amount of money in Bitcoin, or we'd invested the same amount of money in, I don't know, GameStop or one of those things. Just thought that'd be kind of fun.
So everyone just buys Lego?
It's a physical thing.
Lego Revolution.
And my rule was I couldn't buy any Lego that was more than like $15 or $16. That was the most I could spend on it.
why is there a $40 Lego in our cart right now?
Oh no, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I went to Lego directly. I went to Lego directly. Yeah. I used my PayPal for that. Not TechBandits money. Although it could be TechBandits money because this could be a lesson in speculation. Yeah?
In speculation.
That's right. You're right. It's totally TechBandits.
No,
Okay. All right. So, was there anything else I had on my list of things that we could talk about? I think that was it. In fact, I think, God, I don't know what time it is now. It's been so... Okay, yeah. Now I've got to get moving. Okay. Well, it's almost 6:30. Some of us have dinners to make. I'm hungry.
I'm not.
I don't care. Because I am.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know why I'm not. I'm just...
Well, I made you that delicious soup for lunch. You know I didn't have any, right? I made some for you, and I gave it to you, and I gave it to Mom. And then I had banana cake, her banana bread.
For lunch?
So good. She made like that squishy banana bread that's like the stuff you would buy in a package. Like I don't know, I can't explain it. It's like squishy banana bread. I love it. Oh, so good. Okay, so going back to my stream here. How are we doing for... there's Amelia of the Sea. Thank you very much. Good link to have. Copying that too. This is another Stargate. Stop moving, chat. It keeps moving away from me. Copy the link address. Got it. Put it in there. There you go. All right. So, all right. Get paste and go to there. Just don't make any noise at me. Don't be noisy. Okay, there we go. So we're on there. Okay, building a full-size Atlantis. Whoa, sweet. Apparently, I'm really far behind. Go further. Okay. Well, Joan Edvard is going off to sleep, which is very wise. I sleep any opportunity I get. A good son would bring you some food. Did you get that hint? Did you get that subtle hint? No, it's okay. I'm gonna go. I gotta go make dinner now. Actually, and I don't trust Baz to do that. Okay. Full-sized Atlantis. Okay, I gotta see that. I've invested some money in Bitcoin. Oh, you have, Lexi K. So, I mean, I put a little bit into what's it called? Ethereum. Is that right? Let's have a look.
Put some money into.
Let's see what it's worth. Let's see what it's worth now. Here we go. What do you think? Up or down? What do you think, Baz? I mean, it's just freaking gambling. There's no way around it. You're never going to be able to get you'll never get the timing right every time, and it just takes one time to screw things up. What am I doing? It wants an authentication. Oh, does it? Well, so would you sending me a message or something? How does this work? Uh-oh. Maybe I may not be able to get into my thing anymore.
Okay.
It'll be interesting. Okay, maybe I can't tell. Maybe I'll just go on this. I'll use my phone to look it up instead because I can't get in on that one. Here we go. I'm looking. I'm still looking. Oh, wow. Okay, so I bought $370 of Ethereum.
Okay. How much do you have now?
It's now worth $472.
That's $100 up.
Well, so do I sell it now then, or do you wait?
Don't know. Well, do you care about this?
Wait,
Do you care about this money? Are you actually gambling because you want to gamble, or are you gambling because you want to learn?
You could easily learn, but hello, Wolf Pup. You could easily learn without buying the stocks, but not stocks. What are they called? The cryptocurrency. I was just curious as to the whole process, like how hard it was to do, how one did it, and the limit that you could get in a day was $370. And I thought, all right, fine.
When we were saying who should we raid, I thought of Commander Coop.
Who's that?
He makes quite good stuff. I've watched him quite a bit lately.
Right.
And he's playing Overwatch at the moment.
Oh, very good. What do we got? 110 subscribers. Oh, Exotic is gonna freak out. So great. So great. Okay. So, all right. The thing about the rating, I find the rating awkward because you don't know when it's cutting out and it's all, I almost just prefer just to stop.
End stream and then, well, I feel like I understand what you mean, but you just feel like you just want to stop.
Oh, wow. So GameStop is up 8,000%. Wow.
Wait, it went
Oh
up?
my god. Oh my god, that's gonna be so good for my my class.
Why?
Because I'm taking a class in
Oh, you're doing that investment stuff. Did you buy it?
and I put I put all of my like $10,000 into GameStop.
You didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I put so much money into GameStop.
When did you buy it?
Last Wednesday.
No.
Yeah,
Then sell it.
Yeah, sell it.
It's never going to last. It's got to come down. Get out of there now. Can you sell it now?
I can only sell it. No, I can only sell it on Wednesdays.
What?
Is it that important? Like, do I?
Yes,
have to
sell it today. Absolutely. Or tomorrow.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Okay. I put so much money into GameStop.
But that's
Yeah,
but did you diversify or did you just put it all in one stock?
What do you mean?
Well, it's usually a good idea to have like a selection of different stocks.
Oh, I put it in. What did I put it in?
I only invest in the things that I know.
Put most of my money in GameStop. I put some into Amazon and Apple because those seem to be doing kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I put most of my money into GameStop.
Well, and some people would say,
Tesla.
do you want to invest only in...
I would want to put it into Tesla. Tesla has gone up.
Oh yeah, Tesla. That's what I put it in.
Yeah, except the Tesla's about to do a massive recall. Right?
This is recall, man.
Recall means that they've had problems with their touch screens and they're having to bring all those cars back at a huge cost to themselves, right?
That sounds very bad.
So, Baz, do you remember what you bought GameStop for, roughly?
I think I bought $7,000 worth of stocks in GameStop.
But do you remember what you bought it at? Like what price?
Oh, it was like... What? How much is it right now?
Well, that's not going to help you because it's 90 now, but it was up at like 480 for a while, right? It dropped 60% today. Wow.
So it's down. It's gone now.
Yeah. Well, it's not gone, but it's, if it was up 60%.
It's up 60% still or no?
Well, all right, let me have a look. I think the best way to do is let's have a look at this.
Right now it's down 60% and it wants to go lower.
Oh, is that what they're saying?
Yeah, I think the gray is estimated.
Does anyone know what the symbol for it is?
I do not, sorry. I know what you mean, but I do not.
GameStop. Stock. Here we go. All right, let's see if it looks... Okay, so here you go. This is the quote of the New York Stock Exchange. Let's see what they say about it. So, they say it's not connecting. I wonder. It won't... That's interesting. I just want to see what the... There you go. All right. Is that going to give it to me? So, let's see, we're talking about like the last month, maybe? Okay. So, the beginning of January, it was $17.20, Baz. Mm-hmm. Wednesday, the 27th, it was $347.51.
Damn.
And then it peaked again at $325 on Friday. It is now $90.
Oh.
So if you bought it, when did you buy it?
I bought it the first week of January.
The first week of January.
Yeah.
Well, then you're probably looking pretty good then. Because at least it's still up.
I bought it when it was about $17, I think.
Well, then you're in good shape, but it's not at its peak. And this is it. How are you ever going to be able to plan for something like that? It's crazy. But you're saying you're not allowed to sell it until tomorrow.
No.
Well, then that's the stupidest way to learn stocks. It doesn't make any sense. You don't buy and sell stocks because it's the day of the week. You buy and sell the stocks. You try to buy when they're low and sell when they're high, right? Isn't that the basic premise? You don't buy because it's Wednesday and sell because it's Wednesday.
You're only allowed to do stuff on Wednesday.
Well, then I would say have a look at it. Have a look at it because you never know. Maybe they'll bounce it up again. It could, right?
Yeah.
But it's interesting. I mean, I think it's an interesting thing to learn. So I've got a bit of Coinbase, and I'm also just curious to see, if you buy Lego figures and see if they tend to appreciate in value. It only takes a couple of them to be worth a lot of money, and your speculation is paid off. Possibly even more than the percentage of one of these wild stocks. And at the end of the day, instead of having nothing if it's wiped out, you have a Lego figure. That's my logic. What do you think? Lego goes up a lot. Lego figures, not always so much. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I'm doing Lego figures because A, they're cheap. You can buy a Lego figure pack for $4.99 here, right? So I figured that's something anyone could get into. And what kind of, can you speculate on this kind of stuff? It's the same thing with Magic the Gathering cards or Pokemon or anything. It's just that you actually have something, right?
Magic the Gathering cards.
Cool. Someone in my school class, they have a Pokemon card worth $500.
What Pokemon card is it?
If you know,
Shiny Charizard GX.
Wait, I have that card. Are you sure that's worth $500?
Everyone always thinks they have the card. Look. The reality is, it used to be they used to say you should invest.
It's probably an old card, but I do have a Charizard GX.
I'm looking up what the most valuable Lego figure is.
It's a shiny one.
I'm sure.
Yeah, no, that's obvious. That's the it's the shiny Charizard from the base set. I know this because I used to be addicted to Unlisted Leaf, and he unboxed one and got so much money back from it.
All right, I've got the 100 most valuable Pokemon figures. No, it's some kind
There's
of
a solid
weird
gold
rip-off site.
Pikachu.
I know that, right?
And there's unreleased Raichu.
All right, what have we got? Lego figures.
Before, it has a little thing saying unreleased because they didn't know if they were going to release Raichu.
How about a 14K gold Boba Fett Lego figure?
Oh, I didn't like that.
To exist.
The vent above me just came on and it's really cold at the start.
That is insane.
How about an orange C3PO prototype test run worth almost $4,000? Let's get into ones that are actually doable.
Wait, Dad?
Yes.
We have an R2D and C3PO Lego.
Yeah, but we don't have an orange one from 1999, I don't think. I might have back in the day, but not now.
I want to say, I think it's so cool how, if I get a purple action figure, people are going to be like, that's now worth $1 million.
Well, Jane, my brilliant wife, Baz's brilliant mother, has a bunch of these. What are they called?
Oh my god!
Fluffies,
right?
The fluffy,
yeah, Mom
puffy.
What are they called?
What are they called?
They're called. What are the little
What are the little fuzzy animals called?
It's TY or something.
Oh right. What are they called?
Stop
Beanie Babies? Are they Beanie Babies?
No, they're not.
Oh.
Beanie Babies have big eyes. These are just TY stuff. They're called like I don't know what they're called.
I think they are Beanie Babies, buddy.
No.
Beanie Babies, buddy. Yeah, I think they are Beanie Babies.
I refuse to think that they're Beanie Babies. Oh, maybe they are. BB.
Where's that? The Automod held Dave B's text, his little chat thing, because it had the word beanie in it. Is beanie? I think we'll allow that, won't we?
Yeah, I think.
Ty is Beanie Babies. Yeah. Okay. So Jane has a couple of Beanie Babies that are actually not worth a fortune, but they're worth like a couple $100. They're just ones that she's had kicking around for ages.
It was actually in the present drawer to like give to someone as a present.
Yeah, that's a nice present. Well, the problem is that certain animals with 4 legs that are beautiful and are a princess called Huzzah love to eat Beanie Babies.
That sucks.
Yeah. Sucks to be her if she eats one of those $300 Beanie Babies.
Aren't they Thai? They're just called Thai animals. Because if you don't think it's Beanie Babies and it's just Thai, they're probably just TY. Because I have a bunch of them.
Ha.
Yeah.
Well, check and see what they're worth. I just love collecting things. I don't know why, what it is about it. I love it. And so my new collection, I've decided, is going to be the Lego minifigures. That's it. Because you can't, I don't want to buy the big kits, because where am I going to put the big kits? You know what I mean? I thought these are small, they're affordable, and you can speculate on them. I just thought it'd be fun. So there you go.
No, they seem very fun, yeah.
Oh, believe me, I love the giant spaceships, all that stuff. I would love that. And I really had to resist the urge to buy the Lego International Space Station because I thought we could hang it here. It would be sort of educational.
My God, that would be so cool.
All right, so wait a sec. So maybe I should buy the big space kits.
No, you really should.
Don't you think? I think we should totally do that.
Mom will kill you.
You think so?
It's worth the shot.
Unless it was TechBandits money.
Wow. Get this. So Hey Harker is telling us that there's a photo of a couple splitting up their Beanie Babies during their divorce in court.
What?
90 to 2,000 were wild. Wow. Does anyone have the ISS? What is it? What does that cost, the ISS? Because that I think that or one of the actual rockets would be freaking awesome. I gotta say. All right, I'm looking. Okay, ready? What do people think? Baz, what do you think it's gonna cost?
More than that.
I think like $300.
Is that it?
$136.
It's $100. That's not bad. Is it?
Again, $100 for a Lego set.
It's a big Lego set.
Really?
Yeah. How many pieces is it?
What?
Would you help me build it?
I would help you build it, but also can I get my thing off Amazon as well?
It's 864 pieces. What do you think? 99 Canadian.
That's easy to build. Something that small?
It looks very fragile though. Like I think we'd have to like hang it carefully from I feel that I would reduce it to space junk very, very easily.
You mean like you'd break it?
Yes.
Wow. Terabyte Killer is telling me that it's 38.2 by 26.2 by 7.1. Hello, doggies. Speak of the devil beast. Look at this. Look who's come to join us. Look who's come. Look who's obviously decided that it's time to be fed. We don't want to see your bottom. We want to see the front of you. Your bottom is not something anyone's interested in. Your glorious face is... There you go. There she is. That is the bane of my existence. The bane of my existence.
If we raid someone, I want to raid Commander Coop. I've watched him quite a bit lately.
Okay, we could do that. It does not include minifigures. See? And there are Oh, there are LED lighting kits for Lego sets. I'd feel the need to build my own for that one. I've not, Pac Mom, I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't fallen for her at all. Okay, everybody, I've talked for far too long, but I've really enjoyed this. I've got to say I'm very glad that I persisted, because I would have missed this if I didn't do it. And it was kind of a fun, laid back, unexpected Tech Bandits, no?
Oh, well, unexpected.
Hey, Baz, it's Adrian, the audio guy. Remember Adrian, who terrified you by showing you horror movies while we were making Who You Know?
Yes, I remember Who You Know.
Adrian says, hello, David. Bye, David. Good timing, Adrian. How are you, my friend? How goes the sound world out there in Hamilton? They've got me working again, Adrian. They got me on shows and things. I'm supposed to be going out and filming things. All right. Thank you, Equitus. Okay. So thanks to the stream. Really interesting conversation today. Need to join more often. Lexi K, you do. Thank you to everybody. Much, much appreciated. But wait a second. Before I go, everybody, one more time. Should we do it one more time, Bez?
What are we doing?
The YouTube thing? All right, everybody. Head on over to this YouTube channel, because this guy's dad, this person's dad, was on Reddit, a Reddit chat that I was on, and he was just asking people in general to go and check out his son's channel, because he wants to keep him interested in all the editing and all the work he's been doing. He wants to sort of reward him by hopefully getting him a few subscribers. So if you haven't already, please, just to make a father and son's week, head on over, subscribe, and do a little like, or send him a little chat, hello, or something. So thank you. Thank you, Farron. Very good. Thank you, Giblix. Very good of you. Adrian, have you gone and subscribed? You better have. Thanks so much for your time. Apparently, we're pretty awesome. Terabyte Killer, you're pretty awesome, obviously, because you've got a really cool name. Okay, Toasted Fart, see y'all. All right, I'm out of here. Who am I rating?
Commander Coop. I'll send his
Okay.
chat.
And what do I do again? I've forgotten all this already. Is that right? Do I raid? Okay, so I'm raiding. And what is the name?
This is his name.
Sorry, James. I've been told by our friend Wolfpup that I've got to raid them.
Wait, is James streaming?
Oh, wait a second. James Gurney, are you streaming? Is James streaming? I mean, normal. I love the idea of raiding like Barnacles and stuff, but he's not really. Adrian's like, yeah, I'll sub. Good night. See you, Adrian. Talk soon. See you on set soon. I'm sure. No, Aquatus. I'm just tech literate on television. No.
Is it Commander Root?
Commander Coop.
All right, James is not streaming. Can you put it in the whatever it's called? In the chat, the Twitch chat?
Oh, I already did.
Oh, you did? Where?
There. I just sent it again.
Got it. Okay. And is this family friendly, Wolf Pup?
He sometimes swears, but he really tries not to.
Swearing. What can like that's a problem. The reality is, the things that you've told me about, all of you on your interwebs, I'm shocked. Okay, so there may be a tiny bit of swearing, so we're going to go raid Commander Coop, and I'm going to say, be safe, be kind, what did I say? Be safe. What did I say? Be safe, be kind, be brilliant. And until we again, cheerio. And as you just saw, huzzah! All right, raiding. Here, starting the raid. Cal, thank you for being here. Ruby K, thank you for being here and all that modding stuff. I'm assuming that Cal must just be really busy right now. We're going to raid 71 people. All right, Commander Coop, here we come. Woohoo! Bye, everybody.
See ya.
See you later.
Bye, I don't know why I yelled in real life. I didn't like that.
What was that?
I yelled in real life when I was saying goodbye, everybody.
Here we go.
God, it's JoJo.
There we go. Hello from the Tech Bandits. Look at that. Holy moly. I can't hear him. I gotta hear him. How we doing?
The coolest voice.
I can't hear him for some reason. All right. I gotta stop our stream.